Happy Father's Day. Father's Day is a date of commemoration and celebration of Dad. It's a day to not only honor your father, but all men who have acted as a father figure in your life. Whether stepfathers, uncles, grandfathers, big brothers, or a sergeant in the armed forces. But understand that Father's Day also honors our expectant fathers as well. Just because your baby's not on the outside doesn't mean you're not a dad. So you too are honored today. Mrs. John B. Dodd of Washington first proposed the idea of a Father's Day in 1909. Mrs. Dodd wanted a special day to honor her father, Mr. William Stewart. See, Mr. Stewart was a Civil War veteran who was widowed when his wife, that would be Mrs. Dodd's mother, died of childbirth with her sixth child. Mr. Smart was left to raise the newborn and his other 5 children by himself on a rural farm in eastern Washington state. It was after Mrs. Dodd became an adult that she realized the strength and the selflessness her father had shown in raising his children as a single parent. First Father's Day was observed on June 19, 1910 in Spokane, Washington. At about the same time, in various towns and cities across America, other people were beginning to celebrate a Father's Day. Now, in 1924, President Calvin Coolidge supported the idea of a Father's Day. And finally, in 1966, that would be 42 years later, President Lyndon Johnson signed a presidential proclamation declaring the 3rd Sunday of June as Father's Day. You know, every holiday I read about the background. It takes forever for these things to get signed into presidential proclamation. It took them 42 years to figure out, yeah, we need to sign it for our Father's Day. Are you kidding me? So let's start with a little trivia this morning. What day of the year are the most phone calls made?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. It seems that on Mother's Day, everybody wants to call home. Well, what do you think happens on Father's Day? The most collect calls. That's true. The most collect calls happen on Father's Day. Personally, I believe that's okay. Dads like to feel needed. They like to be called on for wisdom and help. I read something this past week called 50 Reasons Why It's Good to Be a Man. I won't read all of them, but I put together my top 10 list. Number 10, you know stuff about tanks. Number 9, you can go to the bathroom without a support group. Mom, are you in there? No, I've shimmied out the window. Of course I'm in here. Or the dogs and the cats, they all want to sit around your feet. Number 8, if someone forgets to invite you to something, he can still be your friend. Number 7, you can drop by to see a friend without bringing a little gift. Number 6, if another guy shows up in the same party in the same outfit, you might become lifelong buddies. Number 5, 1 wallet, 1 pair of shoes, 1 color, all seasons. Number 4, there's always a game on somewhere. Number 3, your pals can be trusted never to trap you with, so, notice anything different? Number 2, if something mechanical doesn't work, you bash it with a hammer and throw it across the room. Fix it every time. And number 1, you can do your nails with a pocket knife. Now, there you go. Dads are different. Dads just seem to be like the tools in the garage that are just sitting there until you need them.